It was the hope of Mount Vernon News reporters to ride in a hot air balloon this past week, but the weather did not permit.
This is my wife Patty, this is my friend John, and we came up to Mount Vernon in hopes of being able to fly over the city. Unfortunately, the weather forecast that we received from flight service and from some other sources just didn't pan out. The wind that we were anticipating at a direction that we were anticipating simply just went away. There's a little bit of surface wind, but when we let go of what we call a pie ball, which is a 17-inch black helium-filled balloon that we use to judge the weather and the currents at different altitudes before we would fly, indicated that there's nothing above us. After 50 feet, there's no movement. So it's not a very safe way to fly. The problem is that if you can get off the ground just fine, the problem is trying to figure out how you can get down someplace safe. And if you have no wind to move you, then you could easily become becalmed over something that could be quite dangerous. Power lines, a building, tree lines, something like that could be a real problem. So because there's just no movement at altitude, we're going to have to abandon our hopes for a flight this evening. What's happening right now, which is kind of interesting, is that you fly a balloon in the morning and in the evening. And you do that because the surface is at its calmest. And a balloon is very vulnerable particularly to winds.
Ken Kramer is chairman of the committee for the Frontier Power Hot Air Balloon Festival of Coshocton.
Coshocton Hot Air Balloon Festival started 27 years ago. We are the longest consecutive running hot air balloon festival in Ohio now. It's going to occur this year, June 6th, 7th, 8th, in Coshocton. The free parking, free admission. Costs absolutely nothing to come down and watch the balloons.
Join us June 16th as we conclude the Knox County on High series. This is Kanisha R.B. Hilo reporting from MountVernonNews.com.